Danny Schofield's with us pitch side. If I may say, Danny, you look satisfied. Is that an accurate reflection of your thoughts?
Yeah, I think so, Oggy. I think a lot of hard work's gone into pre-season, and I thought the performance definitely merited the draw, if not the win. So, I think pretty satisfied for the first game of the season.
Tell us about your plan today and the disruption to those plans, Danny, because of the COVID tests.
Yeah, I think sort of mentally we've been prepared for what COVID may bring. So the players are aware, the staff are aware that we've got to deal with these situations. So I think going into the game, the lads were psychologically prepared to face these challenges, and I think they did that very well.
You had 4 squad members, potentially all of them could have made the team sheet today, test positive and therefore be unavailable today, to say nothing of head coach Carlos Corberán. How long did you really have to prepare the team that you sent onto the field, Danny?
I think we've started pre-season, we're back in on the 21st, which is very, very early. So I think all the messages and a lot of the tactical things we coach, the players are well prepared for any situation. And we coach a lot of position-specific things, so I think the players' understanding of what the demands are from them, from the manager, I think they're pretty clear. So any player that comes into that role, I think they know what the role and responsibilities are.
I wonder whether your unruffled response to that actually reflects football in general. We're just going to have to live with this. Is that the mood?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a lot of talk saying the team, the football club that deal with this situation in the most positive manner will be the ones who come through it and benefit in the end, I think.
Specifically about today, tell us how you read the chronology of the game and how things started and finished.
Yeah, I think overall it was a very even game. I think we addressed a few things in the second half and identified where the space was, where we wanted to attack, and I think we exploited that much better in the second half.
Did you actually change the back of the team at the beginning of the second half? We were trying to work it out.
No, not really. We just changed sort of the principles and sort of the attacking concepts which we wanted more of, and I think we did that, and that enabled us to create a few better chances.
Talking points today, certainly from a spectator's point of view. Sober Thomas's threatening set pieces, his general play on the ball really had us out of our seats.
Yeah, I think Sober had an outstanding performance. I think he's gone away and reflected on his time at Huddersfield Town when he first joined, and he's worked hard in the summer to come back fit, and we've seen that, noticed that. But yeah, his set plays are key for us, and the thing about it is he, along with the other players, he wants to keep improving and keep getting better, and this is key.
How satisfied or not were you, Danny, with the amount of times that you produced an attack in the first half, in the game in general? I got the sense maybe your team was a bit careful today, careful not to leave the back door open for a start.
Yeah, I think it's getting the balance right between attack and then having the balance behind the ball when we're attacking. I think the first game of the season, away to Derby, a very good opponent. I think the defence and attack has got to be well balanced. But I thought overall we did create some really good chances. We did defend the transition well, particularly in the second half. So overall I think it's a positive one we can reflect on positively and grow and improve from.
The specifics of the goals, I mean, when Derby's opening goal came, it wasn't particularly to reflect a dominance that they had. The goal itself probably unsatisfactory from a defensive point of view?
Yeah, I think so. I think when you concede from a set play and the work that goes into preparing, defending, attacking set plays, it's always disappointing, but it's always small details, and when you concede and when you score any type of goal, particularly from set plays. But again, it's something we'll certainly look at and reflect on.
Your response, the team's response to that concession, how pleasing was that?
No, I think outstanding. I think when you come away from home and you go 1-0 down in the manner that we did, it's always down to character and togetherness and team spirit, and that's something we've really focused on as a football club, to really bring that back together, that togetherness and that fighting spirit. And then we believe if the games are very evenly balanced, that togetherness will tip the scales in our favour. So the character the lads showed and was really, really positive.
And of the many people jumping to try and connect with Sober Thomas's free kick at the end of the first half, Naby Sarr got it, a popular but typical Naby Sarr goal.
Yeah, really pleased for Naby. I think he's had a really good pre-season. He's now got competition with Levi Colwell coming into the team, so it's only positive, because what that does is players have got to fight now for the place, and Naby certainly didn't do himself any harm today.
At the end, and it's always like this with Huddersfield Town, Danny, since your day, there's always a heart-in-mouth moment, and actually a really good save to keep the the score down to 1 and preserve the draw from Ryan Schofield?
Yeah, it was a fantastic save from Ryan. We know one of his strengths is his shot stopping. He was fantastic at that, and I think Ryan, along with a lot of the players and all the team today, were outstanding.
I don't expect you to know the detail on this answer, Danny, but I'm obliged to ask you, what's going to happen now over the next few days? Clearly, your head coach is isolating. Some players will have to isolate a varying lengths of time. Are you going to be in charge of the team now for the foreseeable future?
I think it's just taking it day by day with the COVID situation. We test very frequently, so we're always making sure the players are testing negative, and if there is any positives, then we're taking the correct measurements. They leave the training ground and then go and isolate. But I think all the preparations and precautions are put in place to try and sort of control the COVID as much as possible.
Good luck with that. Fingers crossed for anybody in town, never mind just Huddersfield Town Football Club. And assumedly, the decision to play the Sheffield Wednesday Cup tie early means that you can now take advantage of the full week ahead of the visit of Fulham for our first home game of the season. Yeah, exactly. I think that's a real positive. The detail we put into the training for the preparation of games is very fine. So it's good to have a full week to prepare for the second game, which will be a tough game against Fulham. As always, Danny Schofield, your work is appreciated. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you very much, Oggy. Always a pleasure speaking to you.